another keyword is accountability. Let me quickly say that accountability. When you're accountable to your mentor, you wouldn't have to pass through what he or she went through to gain the experience he or she has. Because you're telling them before you take a step, this is what I want to do, this is what do you think about it. Now, they've been there before, so they will be able to guide you. No, don't do it like this, because they probably had lived their life by trial and error. So they've made some mistakes. You wouldn't have to make that mistake. And what mentorship does for you is it minimizes your mistake and you maximize the results.
I've not even introduced you. Let me just introduce you now. I know you are here. Yes, I can see you. I can feel you. Okay. Don't hype yourself too much. Hi friends, welcome to another episode of On the Couch with BUSAYO, where we talk about issues pertaining to teenagers and young adults. Oh my god, I'm proud to be her youth, in case you don't know who I am. Okay guys, I am BUSAYO and welcome to this episode. Yes. Guys, thanks for subscribing to our channel. You know, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are so what amazing. It's my program. Let me talk. Okay. And thanks. God bless you. Oh my God. I don't want to mention your name. Okay, guys, I have someone. I've not even introduced him, and he's already disturbing me. Leave me alone. Let me do my work. Okay, guys, I have someone. He's the convener of several programs and conferences like his hangout, Uncle Ope meets the boys, and I feel okay, Sha. His name is Uncle Ope. Not even Mr. Ope. Uncle Ope. See, show your face.
I'm excited to be part of this. You know, I was going through your YouTube channel and I was wowed. Like, man, you guys are doing amazing stuff, right?
I beg, don't tease us here.
I'm not teasing you.
Blood,
I don't flatter people. But you guys are doing well. Trust me.
Okay. I'm feeling myself.
I'm feeling myself too.
I don't feel yourself. It's my program. I'm the presenter here.
And I'm your guest.
Hey, you're my guest. I just
so let me feel myself like.
Okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Let me take over.
Okay.
Uncle Ope, so who is Uncle Ope?
Alright,
But wait, before telling us who is Uncle Ope, why Uncle Ope?
Alright, because Uncle Ope is a teacher, so I help quite a lot of teenagers in my area.
Okay.
So whenever I'm passing, going back home from office, you just hear people shouting, "Hey, Uncle Ope." So I just felt, it's not bad. So I just adopted it as a brand name,
Okay.
Uncle Ope.
Okay.
So it represents what I do. Raising young people for global exploits, basically.
Okay, so now I know why Uncle Ope. Now, who is Uncle Ope?
Okay, my real name is Ope John from Kwara State.
Wow.
The first
So
child.
I actually have a friend. Gay so naughty. No.
Abara.
I'm from Osho State, and I can say it anywhere.
Ekavo.
Okay, so I'll continue.
Alright, so I'm the first child of 3 boys.
Wow.
Yeah, we are majorly boys in the house. And what else? I'm just passionate about teenagers, that's all.
Just passionate about teenagers.
Yeah.
I'm also passionate about teenagers. That's why I'm actually doing this.
Yeah.
So we are both passionate about teenagers. Okay. So now, how has it been coaching teens on Ope? You know, we can be so naughty. We are naughty. We can complain. You know us. So
The wala is there.
okay.
Actually, it's been an amazing journey for me.
Okay.
This is my professionally. This is like my 3rd year doing this, and I've learned a lot. You know, when you listen to teenagers talk, when you hear their views about issues, they tend to see things from another perspective entirely.
Yes.
And you know, most parents think teenagers don't know anything. One of my seniors was telling me one day, "Uncle Percy, just forget it. We know what's going on. We know what's up. In fact, some young people know much more than some adults." You know, we are in 21st century. Smell the coffee, wake up. All right, if you think there's a blank slate anywhere, you're wrong. We are in the age of technology. Internet is everywhere. You understand? So, and most young people have access to all of these things. So they are very smart. So I tend to even learn from them, but they don't know. They learn from me, but I learn more from them.
So
And I'm always excited when I help them become or when I help them become the best they can ever be. Yeah.
That's very nice. Okay, today we'll be talking on, do I really need a mentor? Do you really think you need a mentor? Do I need a mentor? Do you need a mentor? But seriously, I think we need a mentor. But I feel I need a mentor, but I don't know about others. But I feel everyone should have someone to get fire. I'm talking about mentorship, mentoring, and everything. But who is a mentor?
All right. Basic English. A mentor is a well-experienced person that provides guidance for somebody who is just coming up.
Okay.
Basically, the essence of mentorship is for guidance. And one key word that you can't take away from mentorship is the word relationship. And that's the difference between a mentor and a role model.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I know, right? Yes. So when you are able to strike that, when you're able to differentiate that, you'll be able to define each relationship you have. But a mentor is somebody who provides guidance, more experienced person, not necessarily older than you. I have some people that I mentor, but they are older than me. But because I'm well experienced in a particular area, they have to submit to me to give them guidance in that particular area. You understand? So a mentor is somebody who provides guidance for somebody who is just coming up in a particular area. So for teenagers, you need mentor because your own tomorrow is somebody's yesterday. Yeah, and your today is somebody's future.
Okay, so now, what's the difference between a mentor and I know you know, but they don't?
Yeah.
So
between a mentor and a role model. A role model, simply put, is not a big
grammar like that.
Okay. It's just from two basic words: role and model. Role, somebody is playing a particular role, particular function in the community or in a society, and he has set an example, model an example, and you love that example because you want to play that role. You just admire the person. I have quite a lot of role models too. Fela Duto is my role model, but because I learn from him, but because I don't have that relationship with him, I can't say he is my mentor.
So, Bon King is your mentor?
Yes, definitely. Troublemaker, and that's how I've been troubling you too.
Okay, now, do we really need a mentor? So tell them, why do you think I need a mentor? Why do you think she needs a mentor? Why do you think he needs a mentor? Why do you think, as old as you, why do you think you need a mentor? And before that, I feel one thing about teenagers. We feel, I know her. She be my mom, no, it was her time. This is my own time. Let me do it the way I want to do it.
Right.
So I feel, why do I need a mentor? Can you go and meet her? Can you go and meet him and convince the person that you actually need a mentor? So, do I really need a mentor? Why do I need a mentor? Why do BUSAYO need a mentor? Tell us why I need a mentor.
Permit me to share a short story.
Okay.
About a month ago, I was invited to speak to some teenagers. I don't want to mention the name of the place. Very far. I tried using my Google map.
Okay.
But I couldn't locate the place, so I had to ask people for direction. I need direction to my destination. You need to know that you have never lived before as a teenager. You've never lived before. You still have like about 17 years ahead of you. So why do you think you know all there is about life? You understand? Life is a journey. And for every journey, you have your present location and you have your destination. So, but you need directions to get to that destination. Just like you're traveling on the road, there are direction maps, there are signposts that will direct you to where you are going to, or you have maps that will show you the way.
Yes.
But in the sky, if you want to fly high in life, in the sky you don't have such things. You don't have direction posts. You don't have anything to direct you. But you need the trained eye of a pilot to chart, to navigate the route for you. Because for every destination there is a route. So you need the trained eye of a pilot to actually navigate through that route. And that is where mentorship comes in. Because for you to get to your destination, you want to fly high, you need somebody to chart that course for you. And another thing is this: teenagers, like I said, teenagers are very smart, very loaded. You're just like an arrow. An arrow is sharp. An arrow can do anything. But arrows don't shoot themselves. You need somebody, you need a skilled or a skillful archer to pull you back and launch you to where you ought to be. So no matter how smart you think you are, no matter how intelligent you think you are, you still need an archer. And guess what? The skillful the archer, the farther the distance that arrow will cover. So you need to get yourself a fantastic somebody who has a good credibility, somebody who is of good character to mentor you so that you go far. You can always achieve more than your mentor. In fact, that is the essence of mentorship. Alright, I'll give you another example. Just like a bullet. A bullet is loaded, but bullets don't shoot themselves. You need somebody to pull the trigger. So this is why you need a mentor.
Okay, when we were talking the last time we met, you said something about experience and gain. So that is, a mentor helps you, I won't say the mentor is going to remove the pain totally. Definitely, you're still going to face.
You're still going to face up. Okay, that reminds me. One of my mentors told me that mentorship is experience minus the pain. For instance, I have some mentors that another keyword is accountability. Let me quickly say that accountability. When you're accountable to your mentor, you wouldn't have to pass through what he or she went through to gain the experience he or she has. Because you're telling them before you take a step, this is what I want to do, this is what do you think about it. Now, they've been there before, so they will be able to guide you. No, don't do it like this, because they probably had lived their life by trial and error. So they've made some mistakes. You wouldn't have to make that mistake. And what mentorship does for you is it minimizes your mistake and you maximize results. It reduces your error rate. You always know a teenager who has a mentor, that distinction will always be there because your mistakes are minimized. And this life, you only live once, YOLO. So you're not here to rehearse. So you need to maximize results.
Okay, I've been wanting to ask you this particular question. As a mentor, why is it that sex education is so awkward? People feel uncomfortable about it.
Basically, due to the stigma attached to it, and due to the fact that we have a lot of untrained people in the field. I tell people that parenting is not the same thing as you reproducing children. It's more, you need to learn parenting. You need to learn what it takes to be a mentor. Alright, you need to be trained as a teacher. Now, if you check most schools, we have people who are not trained to teach kids in school. So the way they handle issues as regards sex education is just out of it. You understand my point? So if we have more trained people in our schools, more trained mentors, more trained parents who has learned what parenting is, I think our idea about sexual education will move to another level entirely.
Okay, so now attitude towards teenage pregnancy. Can we talk about that?
Definitely.
So talk.
It's a major challenge. Where I stay, out of every 10 teenagers.
But seriously, if you should see a teenager, if you see her pregnant, what will be your first reaction? What are you going to say? What will be your reaction? How are you going to react to that?
I feel her pain. What I do, because I have quite a lot of them, what I do is, I tend to make them know that they are not alone in this. The fact that you make a mistake does not make you a mistake. And you need to learn how to draw out lessons from every of your experiences in life. So don't box yourself because of a phase in your life. We have quite a lot of people who got pregnant when they were a teenager, and now that is a major point of their life that shoot them out, make them explode because of their experiences. So what I do most times is I tend to make them understand that you're not a mistake. Although you made a mistake, we can get the best out of this situation. So I take them through sessions that will help them do that.
Okay, Uncle Ope, you have mentored me. Yes. So, Uncle Ope, let me just ask you a question, though it's not related to this.
Alright.
If I should offend you and I don't want to apologize, and I come and give you a gift, are you going to accept it? Apology or gift?
I will accept it with Thanksgiving, but we are still going to talk about what you did.
Okay. But you know, some people they feel fine. Oh, me I like gift, oh, but please, that I'm sorry. You have to say I'm sorry. And what do you feel about people that don't like saying I'm sorry? What do you feel about them?
You have to learn it.
You have to learn it.
You have to learn it.
Okay.
Because it just make like life easier for you. There are some untold things that you wouldn't have to experience. Like, I'm sorry. It's simple. But I think pride is the major issue. And most teenagers under me, that is one of the first things I deal with. Pride. You won't go far if you're proud. And the funniest thing is, how will you tell a proud man that he's proud?
I actually don't like it.
You don't like it.
But don't say I'm proud.
But why wouldn't you say I'm sorry if you're not proud?
Most people are sharp.
You just have to learn it.
Okay.
You just have to learn it, because I think there are times we need to be proud. There are times we need to, be full of yourself. But there are some cases where you need to drop your pride.
But when you feel you're not at fault, and the next person is telling you and is expecting you to apologize, and you know, no, I'm not at fault. This person has to apologize to me. What are you going to do?
That's ego crash.
Sure.
Ego
Okay.
crash. But you, the smartest person among the two parties, will have to say I'm sorry first. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Do you really think you're starting relationship in secondary schools and universities?
Wow, that's a smart question. I won't give you a straightforward answer, because we have some married people who started their relationship in secondary school. In fact, I have an uncle. Their relationship started all the way back from primary school. I don't even know who told them that, but that is what they told us, that they've been together since primary school and they got married. They have like 3 kids right now. So I don't want to give you a straightforward answer, but this is what I tell my teenagers. Before you go into a relationship, consider there are many factors attached to it. Are you ready for it? Do you have enough knowledge to keep that kind of, it's now a romantic, must you go into it? Can't you maintain a normal friendship kind of relationship? Must you take it a step further? Are you emotionally balanced for it? Do you have what it takes to maintain it? If you can sit down and count the cost as a teenager, you probably realize that you need to wait. Trust me, it's worth waiting for. Because it will save you from some untold pains. Some pains that you don't necessarily have to go through. You don't have to experience it to save you from them.
Pains.
So I do ask my teenagers, do you want a book or you want your books? Alright, so you choose one. But you can, if you like someone, it's cool. You have veins all over your body. Just maintain cool friendship from that relationship. Alright, just be friends with the person. You guys can be best of friends. That's my own take on that. So wait.
Okay.
Gain understanding, understand your purpose, understand the purpose, define every relationship around you. Right?
Yes, I feel purpose is very important. Yes, it's actually very important.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to go now.
Wow.
We need to go now. My Uncle Ope likes talking. He doesn't want to go. I need to go, Uncle Ope. Uncle Ope, please, I need to go. Please.
Okay, no problem. You're my host.
Okay.
Wait,
Yes. Thank you. You know that. Okay, guys. Hope you had fun. But seriously, I had much fun here with Uncle Ope. And Uncle Ope, do you mind them reaching out? Definitely now. You mind them reaching out to you?
Yeah.
Okay. His ID had it on the screen. And is it phone number or phone numbers?
Phone number.
Okay, phone number is actually on the screen too. Guys, you know what? Do you really need a mentor? Seriously, I feel you really need a mentor. You need someone to protect you. Now we've come to the end of the show. I need to sleep. Oh, I should not sleep in. I'm tired. I actually need to sleep. Okay, guys, we've come to the end of the show. You want to talk to me? Ademiwa Joy at On Couch with BUSAYO also. And Nounbooks Media. Don't forget to follow us on Nounbooks Media on IG Ademiwa Joy and On the Couch with BUSAYO. And you guys are watching, please like, subscribe. and do what? And share.
Share.
They need to share.
Yeah.
Yes,
You must share this episode. Like,
you really need to share this because of this man.
I'm commanding you to share.
Okay,
like I am commanding
he is
you
commanding
to share.
you to share.
You must share.
Oh, when is that to share?
As in,
Okay, guys. Bye.
yeah, just